Let's party. Okay, we can hear me. Sound check. That's good. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. We're here. We're early. So since we got some time, let's learn some things. Let's do some exercise. So we got the chairs. Chairs are back today. We're going to go ahead and sit in the chairs. I'm going to show you guys a little ankle exercise I'm working on. Now, most people when they sit, they're probably going to put their feet out in front of them. All right, so the feet are like, the ankles are kind of like out here. This is called your knee angle. Now this allows you to kind of like lean back. Most comfortable, okay. Sometimes you want to sit up straight. Your feet are going to be more underneath you. Your knees are going to be more bent, right? And that's going to allow you to lean forward. And now there's actually weight in your feet. Okay, this would be more like better posture. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to slide these feet back even more. Now the trick is your heels got to be down. So for some people that might be here. For others that have really flexible calves, it might be this way. Either way, your heels are underneath you. Right, your knees are bent a good amount. Now, from here, we're going to lean forward. You can put weight in your legs. So a lot of people are going to do this. They're going to dive in, and all this weight's going to come forward. You can see how the chair comes up. It's kind of like a ski jumper, right? This is not what you want to do. In fact, what you'd rather do is take your hips and push your belly button forward, and you'll feel this part of yourself drop in your heels. Okay? So you can practice dive bombing. Not recommended. Hips, and then you're sitting into these. Yes. And then you guys can see what I'm doing here is I'm continually to drive my hips forward, and I'm putting weight into these heels. Oh, yeah. You can stand up. Now, what that becomes is a narrow stance squat. So a little bit of an advanced move. But what you do is from here, your feet are closer together, and when you sit down, you don't sit back like we do in the class as much, right? What you do instead is you tuck, and you go more straight. See how more straight down? And it's more load on the legs. Not this. Here. Advanced leg exercise. Ooh, we got 2 minutes. People are trickling in. Come on down. Let me maximize you guys. Okay, let me pull you here. Make sure you got your bands today. We are using the chairs. Fun. You guys look ready to party. We got 1 minute. We're going to start. Breathe. All right, folks. It is 9:30. Morning. Today's full body. Make sure you guys got your bands. I'm going to play the music, and we're going to start. Playlist. Okay. All right, let's shoot the intro with me. And 3, 2, and. Hey, good morning, Fit Fam. Coach Russo with SeniorFit. Today, full body workout. Make sure you got your bands. Also, make sure you got what? A steady chair, because we're going to be 4 feet on the floor with the chairs, feet flat, and we're going to lean to the side. So watch me. We're going to go hands on the knees, and we're going to lean this way, and we're going to lean this way. Now, it's not a dip. That's different. That's like a side crunch. We'll do that Tuesday. But we're shifting. And shifting. There you go. So sometimes your hips are going to move too. That's totally fine. But really what's important is the rib cage. Okay, get stuck. Now, hands on your rib cage, okay? So from here, when we crunch down, you'll feel these ribs come in. Right? And then up. Clear up that mucus. Crunch down. Good. And then up. Okay, and then down. And up. Good. And down. Okay, now one more time. We're building up to something. We're going to go, still hands on the ribs. We're going to go the other way. We're going to lift our chest up. And just imagine this part of you coming up and down. Good. So hands on the ribs. And chest up. And down. And chest up. And down. So now watch, we're going to combine them. We're going to lean to the side. We're going to go forward, other side, up and back, and around. Okay, they call it around the world. The part people miss out on is that shift to the side, okay? You're not just staying in one spot. You're drawing a big circle. There you go. Good. And up. Okay, one more, switch directions. Let's go. Good. Breathing, one more. Very nice. Shake those arms out. Let's give you a nice abdominal warm up. So for the legs, okay, similar but slightly different. Feet together, knees together. We're going to sway our hips from side to side. The ankles are going to go with your legs. Do not keep your feet flat. You may turn a little bit. Some of you are flexible. I know that. You guys can go a little thicker. Not as much. Okay. You're working what's called your internal rotations right here in your hips. You might feel the crease. Good. So we're going to keep going with this range of motion. We're going to open the legs up. And when we come in, this leg comes here just a little bit. You're like, this is bad for my knees. Not if your ankle goes with you. There you go. Breathing. Exhale. Good. Now the other way, a little more fun. Feet together, we're going to step. And step. And as you're stepping, your toe comes out. Big step, sitting up nice and tall. Ribs up. Don't forget to throw a smile in there. And step. Now we're going to hold it. So step to the side, hold. Okay, this same leg, you're going to come center, back, center, back. There you go. Opening it up. Good. Now we're going to switch legs, come here and step. And open. And step. And open. And step. Okay, just this one more. We're going to stretch the leg out here. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it up. All right, stretch for the leg and for the back. Both legs out. Okay, pull the toes back. You're going to breathe in, reach up, inhale. And when you exhale, you're going to dive into the pool, chin down, head down, toes down. Dropping the head, dropping the chest, looking down. Okay, we're going to roll up. Nice and slow. Good. Let's go for this inner thigh here. So open the legs up back into that position. Legs are out nice and wide. Okay, toes are out. Take the hands. We're going to push them apart. Okay. Push the knees apart. Chest up. Imagine your belly button right here rolling forward. Good. We're going to breathe. We're going to exhale. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done. What do we do to love? Good. Come up. Now we're going to shuffle the feet in here. Okay, we're going to run it out. Okay, so this one's a little bit more advanced. We haven't done this one in a while, but it's good. Okay, so we're going to cross over. Pay attention to what leg. So we're going to cross the left leg over. Okay? The only reason that's important is because we're going to be twisting. I don't want you guys twisting the wrong way. First one, pretzel. We're going to grab this leg, pull it into the chest. Okay, full body workout includes lower body flexibility. Now, most people, this is accessible. Okay? Now, what you may or may not be able to do is you might be able to twist towards the leg. Okay, towards the leg. So if our left leg is up, you're actually turning to the right. Okay. Now, if possible, take your arm, kind of hug your leg, and keep twisting a little more for kind of like a yoga position. Okay. You're still pulling the leg up as you twist. It's going to shift the emphasis to your upper back a little bit. Good. You're going to breathe in, stretch more. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale. Come back to the center nice and slow. Now, a little funsy one is push the leg down. Okay? Get this hip opener stretch. Now, you think, oh, turn the same way, right? No. So, we want to open this hip up, so we're actually going to turn this way. So the hip drives out, my stomach drives, and you can actually turn the other way. Now, if you're cool, I guess you put your foot on your hand on your foot. I just went right for it. Now, don't use your arm to twist more. Use your abs to twist. Try to look behind you. Breathe. And exhale. Back to the center. There you go. Run it out. All right, there is a test. Here we go. Other side. So don't rush even though you know the order. So grab the ankle. Breathing. Pulling it up nice and tall. Wow. Breathe. And exhale. Okay, so now we're twisting towards the leg. Okay, so twisting towards the leg. If you can, hug it. Keep twisting. Good. Now, don't use your arm to pull. Use your abs. Good. Breathe in. Stretch more. And exhale back to the center. Okay, now, knee down. Down. Good. Okay, now from here, think about it. Twisting the other. Opening up. Driving your hip forward. Ribs around. Okay, breathe in. And exhale back to the center. Nice job. Okay, run those legs out. Okay, full body, so we got to get to the upper body now. First, we're going to do some isometric and a little bit of warm-up, okay? So let's go feet apart right here. Now, your arms are straight at your sides. You're going to push your arms into your legs like this, okay? Now, pushing the arms into the legs, you're going to flex the back of your arms, okay? And relax, okay? And flex, and relax, and flex, and relax, and flex, and relax one more time, and flex, and relax one more, and flex. Hold it. Now, as you flex one arm, raise the other arm up. As your arm comes up, lift your rib cage and stretch up, okay? And then down, so there's always isometric tension. One arm is pushing in, other arm's coming up. Lift your ribs. I can't tell you, many people do not lift their ribs. I'm going to turn to the side so I can show you again. Here we go. Other arm up. Look at me. Watch those ribs come up. That's the key. Somewhere along the line, we lost the fact that your breastbone, your sternum, moves, comes up. Oh, up there. There we go. Good. All right, both arms. Here we go. Breathe in with me this time. Inhale. Both arms come. Inhale. Stretch. And then down. Exhale. Again, big breath in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Inhale. Okay, we're going to exhale. We're going to open up. Stretch the arms out. Good. We're going to shake everything out. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. Let's keep going with our isometrics. Arms are straight at the sides this time. Palms are back. Okay? Shoulder blades together. Hold. Flex the back of your arms. And then relax. Okay? You're just not flexing hard enough. That's all it is. Shoulder blades back. Chest up. Flex. Good. Relax. One more time, we're gonna grab the band. Feet out, flex. Okay, now remember this position with your arms straight, flexing, squeezing shoulder blades. Okay, recover. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna recreate that position with the band. It's not tricky, but you gotta be accurate. So legs are out, bands are around both legs, okay? You're gonna cross. Okay, we're gonna hold. Okay, we're gonna breathe. We're gonna exhale. Okay, we're gonna go arms straight back and hold it. See that same position. Don't bend your elbows, don't bend your wrists all the way. Just hold. Squeezing, feeling the muscles in the back. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let go of the band slow. Now we're gonna pull, but our arms are gonna bend and our elbows are gonna come up. But you're still squeezing those same muscles. Yes. First you turn the muscles on, then you use them. That way you know you're using the right muscles. Yeah, I love science. It's SeniorFit. Let's go. I see some of you coming up with the shoulders. Don't shrug the shoulders to the ear. You're still coming straight back because your elbows are coming higher. Good. Good. Okay, relax. Now, uncross the band. This one's a little easier. Now the elbows are going to stay tucked in the pockets. Okay, and you're pulling straight back. This one's stronger, should feel a little lighter, and that means we can go faster. There it is. Come on. Strap those smiles on. You got to get strong back muscles. Good, breathe, hold. Go ahead, choke up on the band a little bit. You can grab a little lower, feel more tension, go a little faster, okay? And pump, and pump, and pump, and pump. Yes, there you go. Now, we're going to go faster. We're going to go arm in arm. You're getting a twist, okay? The stronger your back muscles are, the less you need to think about standing up straight, standing up straight. When you have strong back muscles, guess what? Go! They hold you up straight automatically. Yes, go. Quick. Okay, relax. Breathe. All right, let's work the other muscles in the upper body, the back of the arms, okay? So first one here, arms are out. We're just gonna do one arm at a time. This elbow's gonna go from bent to straight. From bent to straight. I'll turn from bent to straight. Okay, now tell me people swing this arm like this. No, just the elbow. Work the back of the arms, just the elbow. Breathe and smile. Yay. Good. 4, 3, 2, and out. Oh yeah. Pause. Okay, couple more. Let's even out. Let's even out. Let's even out. Hold it. Okay, recover. Breathe. Exhale. All right, roll those shoulders. Give me a break for a second. We got a little more upper body to do, but before we do that, let's go work the ankles. All right, so put the bands to sleep behind you. We are going to grab them in about a few minutes. Okay. First, the ankles, as promised. Feet in the center. Okay. And your hands are on your knees. Now, your knees are not going to move, but your ankles are going to come in and your ankles are going to go out. So if the knees don't move, that means the hips aren't moving, which means just the ankles are moving, which you guys need, okay? It's called ankle mobility. Okay, now from here, we're going to go heels up and heels down. Your heels. Okay, let's go heels up. Now, from here, you're going to push gently with the heels up. You're pushing with the balls of your feet. Your hips are going to go back. Okay, don't knock the chair over, but use your legs. You feel those muscles? They will come in handy later, I promise. Now, what's fun is, let's go toes up. Now, toes up in the chair is kind of tricky because as soon as you lift your toes up, you want to rock your weight back, right? So keep weight over the toes so you keep weighting your heels. You're still pushing down, you're still using those muscles. They call it ground force contact right here. Driving the heels into the ground. Yeah, that's football. Okay, now look. Keep your toes up. Keep pushing with your heels, and you're pushing back. You're not pushing your weight back, but you're activating. You're making contact with the ground. You feel those feet. Okay, shake them out. 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 Yeah, okay. Good. Now just some grab right here. Let's go circles. Circle the other way. Loosen those bad boys up. Okay, shake that one out. Other leg right here. Grab, bend, and kick. Good. Okay, circle. Circle. Very nice. All right, let's grab those bands again. We're back to the upper body. So it doesn't matter how you get there, but let's get the band on the back, okay? I usually go stretch up all the way. It's nice and low on the elbows, okay? You're here, nice tall posture. If you want to make some ground and react, you're going to push the arms all the way out. Now, when we do this, people, they don't straighten their arms out. So not only you straighten your arms out, your shoulder blades. See that? Your shoulder blades are coming as far forward as possible. This is the secret to a good shoulder press. Oh, yeah. It only took 20 years. We got here, folks. Let's go. Fold press, shoulder blades. Yes. You wouldn't do this laying down, but since we're sitting up. Now, from here, you're going to go one arm, reach as far as you can. Now, you may twist a little bit. That's fine. Oh, the band roll. Okay. Full punch all the way out. Big smiles. You're working your arms. You're working the back of the arms. All right, now let's speed it up. So we're going to go like a hit, 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 hit. All the way out. Big stretch. Use those muscles. Smile. Okay, now this is a new one we've been working on speed. So we're going to come here. When I say go, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay? Obviously faster now. Here we go. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Breathe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Breathe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Go max speed. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, go. And again, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Feel your heart rate. That's good. Breathe. Exhale and recover. So those are called, let's go ahead and rest the band. Let's rest. Those are your fast twitch muscle fibers. They're very good for the brain health. Just learn that. So expect more of those things. All right, so we're shaking everything out. We're winding it down. Let's go ahead and stretch our necks and we'll be done with chair. So feet flat. Nice, really tall posture. Okay, breathe in. Exhale. Now turn your head the other way. Good, and turn the other way. Back to the center. And up. Okay, and down. Okay, looking forward. Good, and your shoulder. Good, and neck circles. Relaxing, big circles all the way around. Good. Stop. Other way. Ear to shoulder, back, up, all the way around. Good. Stop in the middle. And chair workout complete. Give yourself a round of applause. You crushed it. Okay, we are back for full body. Let's stand up. Most of this part is going to be standing up. We're going to be working on balance. We're also going to be working on the upper body a little bit. So to do the upper body standing up, we do need to use the chair, like so. And we're going to turn it. We're going to stand in front. So what we like to do, what I like to do, hips are square on the chair. Knees are relaxed. You're going to fold at the waist. Hands are down. Now, at any point, if you need to see me, you can turn your head and look at the screen. Okay, I'm not so much concerned with like how straight your back is as much as like where do you feel it, okay? So if we're here and you're bent over and it hurts your back a lot, you need to bend your knees more, okay? Now, the opposite, if you bend over and hurt your knees, you should straighten your legs out, okay? So find the happy medium. For those of you who feel okay or great, rock forward and put your weight in your arms. So heels come up and now there's weight in your hands. So you can decide how much weight you want in your arms. The more weight in your arms, the more you're going to work them out. I'll tell you that. Also, the more load on the wrist and shoulders, so be careful. So we're kind of leaning forward. Now, once we're leaning forward like this, we have the weight on the hands. We can bring our feet together. And then you're just going to take a big step back with the right leg. A big step. Boom. Okay? This is a lunge. You're bent over. Be mindful of your neighbor if you're doing it in a group. Now, for those of you who dare, you can take your back leg and you can bend your knee and you can drop down and you can come up for, it's like an assisted kneeling lunge. You're saying, wait, how much weight's in my legs? Well, it's as much as you want. Some people are going to do a lot of weight in the arms, right? Some people could almost do it without holding on to the chair. It depende. You guys are open. Good. Challenge yourself. Take a little weight off your arms. Use your legs. Ooh, okay. Put the weight in your arms. Okay, good. Either way, we're going to step feet together. Now, if you need to come up because you might feel a little dizzy, come up nice and slow. Okay. If you can, though, just go ahead and switch legs. So now the other leg is forward. Okay. And we're here. And we're going down. And we're going up. And we're going down. And we're going up. And we're going down. And we're going up. And we're going down. Good. Now think about where my weight. Okay, I'm going to use my legs a lot. Cool. Now I'm going to use my arms a lot. Good. Up and down. Oh, yeah, exercise is fun. Okay, good. Either way, we're stepping forward. Now, this time I encourage everyone to put a lot of weight in your arms. Hold it, push back, put a lot of weight in your legs. Center, bend your knees, roll your spine up, okay? Nice and slow. When you come up, take your sweet time. Let the blood recenter, shake out the wrists, do some arm circles, okay? That is from our Getting Off the Floor series. Right, you go into a crawl and you can use the chair to come up. Wrist circles, wrist circles, wrist circles, wrist circles, wrist circles. Good. All right, so full body workout. We're going to work forward and backwards. We're also going to work side to side. Let's go ahead and start with side to side. A little bit different today. Okay. We're going to stand beside the chair like so with one hand on the chair. Okay. Now today, we're going to work side to side. So it's very basic. There's just a single step away from the chair. And then a single step back, and a single step away from the chair, and a single step back, a single step away from the chair. Okay, very easy. However, the odds of you using the correct musculature, let's find out. So when we take a side step, watch me, we're actually going to go the opposite way first. We're going to load this hip. See how we load this hip? So you kind of shift your weight to the side. You'll feel all the weight in your left leg. Now you're going to push off this left leg. Push. You notice the difference? So from here, load the left leg, push off the left leg. Where's your weight go? Your weight goes with your leg. That's like they call that a shift the weight. That's what we want. So we're here, load the leg, push and shift your weight. Here's just a regular step. Here's us pushing our weight. See the hips? Hips. If you want strength, you got to move the weight. You can't just slide your leg out there. Good. Also, you guys get ready for hockey checks. No? Okay, sorry. Okay, now, since we're cool, look at this. Use your arm. You're going to propel off. You're going to push. Now, if I push with my arm, my leg, I got to take a bigger step, and it kind of turns into this little side lunge. Okay? So these loadings right here, this prepping and pushing, this is a very particular type of exercise. It's very good for building muscles. You're welcome. But you got to take a big step. Okay? Now, some of you professionals, right, you can literally, not going to say jump, but you can push to almost, you see what I'm saying? You're kind of like launching. Don't say launching. That's a bad word. You're just pushing with energy. Good. But make sure you're loading your hip, pushing. Okay, relax. Good. All right, let's do the other side. This always happens. Don't rush. Just start with your regular basic step that you've done a million times, okay? Just feel how the hips just kind of stay center. There's like a very little tiny shift of weight. Now, there's this loading phase of loading the right hip and then unloading. Okay, so we're shifting the weight and then shifting the hips. You're not going to get stronger if you don't move the weight. Weight of your body is plenty. No, I didn't call you fat, sorry. Okay, stop. Get in trouble. And push. Good. Load the hip. Push with the hips. Okay, now for my all-stars, big step. Not so much jumping, but there's a moment of, as they would call in exercise science, ballistic, because I technically am lifting. There you go. Shift and push. Okay, good. Now, grand finale. This is called a skater. You're going to turn the chair this way. And you can imagine, we're going to go from one side, big step, shift and load. Other side, big step. Big step. Okay? And big step. So you're not fumbling with the shoulders. Okay? We're pushing with the hips. And pushing with the hips. As much weight, as much muscle and strength as you're going to want to build is as much energy as you put into the exercise. Okay? If you're just kind of like here, just going whatever, you're going to get whatever results. If you want to get strength in your legs, you're loading, pushing your hip. 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 There you go. Pushing. Pushing. Good. Relax. Nice. All right. Shake those legs out. All right. Good. Now, literally the exact opposite. So, put the chair to the side. Okay. We're going to beat this last week. Back to pencil, ankles, knees, and hips. Okay. So, this is now locked into place, and you lock it in by sucking and squeezing. So, does this look good? How's my pencil, right? Sucking everything in, squeezing the glutes. That's going to give you that nice tight. Okay, now what that does, it locks the hips in place and allows our what? Ribs to move. So if you look down and your ankles are twisting, right, and your knees are twisting, this would be the incorrect move. We are locking the ankles, locking the heels, and just moving our rib cage, which would be what? Core muscles. Oh, everyone wants a stronger core, but you can't get a stronger core if you use your hips for everything. Or more precisely, your lower back. Good. You guys got it. Now, imagine back to remember the warm-up that we did? Sitting down? The ribs, try that standing up, but try without moving your hips. It's like almost impossible. Unless you spend thousands of hours moving your rib cage. Like somebody that I know. Come on, go. Go. There you go. Okay, now, the important one, locking the ribs, locking the hips, okay, is being able from here to perform a crunch. So hips stay locked, ribs come down, and you'll feel a stretch in your back, and then the ribs come up, okay? They call it, it's just how you start a Pilates roll. So head, shoulders. Did my back move? No. Isolating the rib cage. Slow it down. Yes. If you're doing it right, you get a little bit of a lower back stretch right at the bottom. Open and down. Okay, good. Okay, relax. Nice. Now that allows us, it's going to open us up for here, feet apart. Now we're going to combine them. So we have our shift of weight, which we've done, heels up, heels up. Now we're going to combine what? Twisting the hip and twisting the ribs for all the way around and stretch. Okay, pause and hold. Make sure your hips are open. You don't feel it in your knees are bent. You're stretching to your maximum capacity, and you're coming back. I love it. Other side, we're going to twist. Hips come around all the way, twist, reach to your max capacity. Open those hips. Knees are bent, stretching and pulling, okay, and back. Right? You want to build long, lean muscle, then what you got to do is you have to stretch and send it as far as you can. Big stretch. Are you turning your head? I did. Okay, now we're going to go side to side, nice and slow. Make sure you're turning your hips and your weight, and you're stretching and turning and reaching and turn and stretch. Good. And then we're going to pull to the center. Now, as we speed up, I do recommend looking more forward so you don't get dizzy. I see a lot of you leaning forward. Look at me. Don't add this extra lean. I know that's pretty, but we don't want to get the lower back too much. There you go. You want to be able to keep your core tight and in, and as the arc comes back, my arm sucks in against it to stabilize. And let's go ahead and speed that up, a little less thinking, a little more twist, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. I love it. And twist, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Breathe. Good. Come out, relaxing everything. Good. Okay, are we doing on time? Nice. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to start working more of our fall prevention and balance, okay? So we're going to do the canter step. Let's go ahead and set that up. First one is just being able to go heel up, heel up, heel up, heel up, heel up, heel up. Now, when your heel comes up, your toe does not come up as well, okay? It's not like a river dance tap move. You're keeping in contact with the ball of your foot, okay? So much so that, let's say you kept the heel up, right? You see how you can kind of bounce on this heel a little bit like that? See how it stays up? That's what we want. You can go ahead and switch. Watch this. Looks cool. Ha-ha. Okay, bouncing on the heel. Good. Okay, and relax. So we're going to go ahead with one forward step. Watch, I'll turn so you guys can see better. We're going to step forward, heel, toe, bend the knee. Okay, now this back heel comes up. You're going to keep the back heel up. And I'm going to step forward. We're going to step forward with this front leg again. This is a canter step right here. Step, heel, toe, bend the knee, step forward, ball, the foot stays up. Then you step again. Heel, toe, bend, ball, foot stays up. Okay? The question may be, when you're stepping forward, how close does this back leg get to that front foot? About halfway right here. Boom. Okay? We've done it where you bring the back foot all the way in. Don't bring the back foot all the way in. Just keeping up here and stepping. So same leg over and over again. Here, heel, toe, bend, pushing off the back foot. You're working on what? The ankle strength, the ball of your foot. That's going to save you down the road. Let me see. Okay, you guys look good. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So now it's the other leg. Heel, toe, bend. I'm pushing off the back heel. Step, 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 step. Good. Canter step, step, and pushing. If you're tight on space, go around the chair. Push, push. Okay? And recover. Nice. You're like, wait, what use is this? Let me show you. Okay, we call this the brakes. We've done this before. Is when you're leaning forward and you want to stop yourself. Okay, you want to use that ball of your foot. That's how you stop. So as I lean forward and we stop, your heel is going to be up. You're going to use the ball of your foot. Okay, it's very unnatural to take these big steps with your heel forward. So what ends up happening more naturally, ball of the foot, and we're slowing ourselves down with our legs. Okay, so fall prevention forward step looks like this. We could all do it together. We're going to go little step, little step. You trip, you take that big step, boom, but you stop yourself with the ball of your foot. Your heel is up. Good. And again, here we go. Other leg. Little step, big step. And stop. Oh, yeah, some of you are selling it. That's good. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's the same thing. Little step. I want to get a big workout. I'm going to take a big step and really challenge myself, make sure my knees are safe. Hip is driving forward. Good. All right, one more time with the leg. Here we go. And little step, big step. And recover. Nice job. Shake it all out. Breathe in with me. Here we go. And exhale. Unfortunately, we are nearing the end of the workout. But before we do, let's go ahead. We're going to work on our balance challenge. So we're going to skip to level 2, which is tandem or semi-tandem. So the toe of one foot is in the arch of the other. Okay, so set that up. And since we just warmed up the ball of the foot, you see the leg that's dropped back? That ball of the foot, that's what's going to help you balance. Okay, so that's nice and planted. Then you cross the arms if you want to get a little core muscle. Okay, now you practice closing your eyes. Okay. Now let's say this one's easier for you and you're not moving around as much. What you want to work on when your eyes are closed is try not to move at all. Try to ground yourself, root yourself, pull yourself into the floor with your feet. Try not to move at all. Oh, a little harder. Okay, and relax. Okay, nothing's easy if you try really, really hard. Okay, and that's how you're going to get results, is switch legs. So this might be simple for you. We're here, arches in, you're focusing on the ball of the foot. You're here and you're grounding and you're pulling yourself in with your feet and grounding yourself. And holding, closing your eyes. Try not to move at all. Okay, and relax. Hey, it's beautiful. Let's go. Level 3. Okay, so this is the inline step. So the heel is touching the toe. Now the natural tendency is to want to ride the back leg and turn this into kind of like a single leg. That doesn't make any sense, right? What's better is to have the weight in between both feet. Okay, good. Now from here, make sure your weight's in both feet. Cross your arms. Now some of you may be ready to close your eyes, some of you may not, but close your eyes. Okay, breathing. Good. Holding. And recover. Nice job. You guessed it. Other leg! So let's set it up. Cross in front. Heel touches the toe. Are we still staying focused, folks? We're almost done. Here. Weights in the front leg. Okay. Weights in the back leg. In between is best. Okay. Holding. Crossing the arms. And relax. And breathe. Good. And relax. Shake it out. Breathe. Okay. 2 more exercises, folks. We're done. Let's go into single leg balance. Now, let's work it a little bit different today. So everyone's going to grab onto the chair. Grabbing on the chair, one leg. Close your eyes first. While still holding onto the chair. Now, you know your level, okay? So if you need to open up your eyes to let go of the chair, go ahead. If you feel comfortable, try closing your eyes, letting go of the chair, even if for 1 second, and then just using the chair again. Good. And recover. Nice job. When you close your eyes, it really shows you where you're not using your feet. Oh, using the feet. Other leg. Holding, relaxing. Letting go, closing the eyes. Good. And recover. Nice work. All right, it's time for the final exercise. Very nice. Okay, so we're coming in front. Okay. Okay, we're going to hold on. Now, hands on the hips. We're going to go up and down the chair 10 times. So here, hips go back, push. We're going to sit. Everyone's going to stand. We're all going to say 1 and down and up. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8, good, down and up. 9, one more, down and up. 10, and relax. Good job. All right, in the chairs, relax to the back of the chair. Okay, good. And we're going to breathe in through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, open the arms and cross. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Dive in the pool. Head down, chest down, relaxing. And we're going to roll up. And workout complete. Nice job. Give yourself a round of applause. You crushed it.